Yes, people. Good afternoon, good evening, and good night, depending on what time zone you're in. Right about now, today is episode or part two, depending who says it and depending how you want to take it. You know what I'm saying? Last week was a madness, yeah, with my co-host Blacker. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Big up, back,
big
yeah.
up, man.
Like if you actually listened to last week, you'd realize that for me myself. I was a bad youth from Barn. You know what I'm saying? But then some people can call that middle child syndrome. Yeah. With Blacker right here, yeah, he grew into badness. And you know what it is? Sometimes is it worse? Is it better? Who knows? What are you saying, G?
But we never know, but I don't know. As you can say, it could be like a gift and a curse, a blessing and a curse, everything, a madness. But you know what? At the end of the day, we're here, we're alive, we're breathing, we're healthy, and that's all that matters, man.
First and foremost, let's do some housekeeping. You know what I'm saying? Like the people that's in the dance, yeah, can you please hit the like buttons? Can you please subscribe? Yeah, can you please share as it's the Christmas festive spirit? And can you please, if you're from my chat, can you please go into Blacker, yeah, a propaganda machine, show some love, like and respect. I see some people in there already, yeah. So big up my son, Shani, yeah, big up, yeah. You know I love you long time, yeah.
Yeah, man. Big
Jal,
up, man.
big up, big up, big up,
Hey,
big
big
up.
up, man.
Jam, always showing love. This is what I'm saying. Like, so big up to you each and every time. And big up to my brethren, Gunner G. Yeah, such a
Hey,
good man.
Gunner.
You hear what
Big
I'm
up,
saying?
Gunner.
Like, I'm always out here wanting Gunner to win. You don't know. I want him to win like my team, Arsenal. So big up. You get one each and every time. So Blacker, yeah.
Mm.
Blacker. It seems like what was it, Mr. Happy Slapper? Oh yeah, Blacker the Happy Slapper. You know what I'm saying? Like putting smiles on your face. So if you're walking around miserable, he will go right in the back of your head. If you're from the West Indian or Afro Caribbean culture, they'll call it a little coof in the back of your head. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
So,
bring that smile out. You get me? So,
yeah.
bro, like, seeing as last week we did a madness, yeah, and then literally just told them what it was like growing up in primary school in Izzy, right?
Mm,
Oh, peoples, if you didn't listen to that show, it's on both of our streams. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So please go back. Yeah. Sometimes you gotta go forward to go back. You know what I'm saying? But trust me, let people, it's hella funny. Yo, Blacker. So after school, after primary school, yeah. What are you
Yeah.
saying? What happened? Because you're talking about who was it? Dave, was it Dave's that he was throwing onions at? You know what
Ah,
I'm saying?
yeah. What's his name? Neil's dad,
Oh,
lad.
Neil, yeah, Neil's dad, yeah, that is throwing onions at. You know what I'm saying? And then he was happy slapping man. So now we're getting it. Now we're kind of getting into the secondary school. Or would you like to like transition? Did anything
Yeah,
happen between those times for
yeah,
and then
man.
led to secondary?
Yeah, man. So obviously, like I just about made it out of primary school. Like I said, they had me up in reception in year six. I was in reception. I just about made it out. They're like, you know what? You can't even. You're too much of a bad influence on the kids. You gotta go. You can't be if you want to go back to year six and have your playtimes with people your age. What
Yeah.
you're gonna have to do is you're gonna have to set an example to the little reception kiddies. You're gonna have to prove that you can be a good example. And luckily, I just about made it out. We thank God we made it out. Obviously, one, two dogs was chasing me. You know what I mean? I was even getting dog chases. I'm traumatized to this day. Like the dogs, like
So
you know, the Turkish people.
yeah,
What's
yeah,
it?
yeah. Yes. Yeah. When they had the staffs and the what was it, the Rottweilers back in those
Yeah,
days. You
Red
know what
Dog
I'm
Pit. I
saying?
think yo it was peak.
Bro, it was Pete, brother. You know what I'm saying? So it seems like both of us made it out of a mad time. You made it out of well, to be honest, you ran into the shop
Statement.
because you
Yeah,
was throwing onions at people. Yeah. And me, because I got suspended in year, I think I was in year four. Yeah, year
yeah,
four, I got suspended. You know what I'm saying? For my disrespect to my mum. So do you know what it is? I just tell you people, mind your mouth. You know what I'm saying? That's
mm,
all I can say about it. But please, people, no violence. You know what I'm saying? No
nah,
violence,
facts,
because
man.
violence is actually wrong. Yeah, we
Yeah,
like to live peaceful and harmful, in peace and harmony. But
mm,
if someone lick you, my mama always said, if someone lick you, yeah, lick them back to her ass. You know what I'm saying? Just don't ever throw the first punch. It's not worth it. Anyway, bro. So secondary school. Talk to me about stepping into secondary school, year seven. It's like
yeah,
because what people don't realize is that when you're in primary school, they had it so easy where they had free breaks, so forth. They had a nap break or whatever it is. It was easy, but then now you're stepping into the big school. You're going from child, yeah, now to going through adolescence. Let's just say your spidey senses are tingling, yeah, because you see,
Mhm.
um Spider Woman and all of that. You get me? So
Yeah.
talk to me, man. What's been going on?
So basically, as they say, it's like the footballers. That's the best way to say it. You were Alexander Isak at Newcastle. You
Oh,
was a big fish in a small pond. You're the oldest in the school.
yeah,
Now you're going. You're the youngest in the school now. So now I've gone. So the first secondary school, I didn't even make it into the school. I went for the trial. You know, you have your six choices, I believe it was at the time. You get six choices. My first
yeah,
choice was Greg City Academy
oh,
in Haringey.
yeah,
So
yeah. Ooh.
I went to Greg City Academy. On my first break time, I've put my blazer down with my new phone in the bag, in the blazer, sorry. Someone finessed it. It was finessed. It was finessed. Straight away, I was robbed on my first day.
Bro, so you're telling me on your first day they treat you like a victim.
bro, bro,
Bro, for real. Your first
for
day they
real,
robbed
for
your
real.
phone.
Bro, I'm
Oh,
saying
bro.
it now.
You know what it is?
Bro,
I swear,
they,
I shouldn't laugh at it, but I have to.
bro,
Serious.
obviously, this becomes a theme, you know. I
Yeah, yeah,
swear
yeah.
down, it becomes a theme. So, bruv, the first day, like, that's just a trial. I'm like, you know what, bruv? I've gone back home.
Yeah.
Obviously, I don't know. I was probably crying. I was like, Mom, they robbed me.
Shit.
You obviously getting on to me now, car.
Mm-mm-mm.
It's a new phone. Why have you just left your phone in your blazer? You know what I mean? Like, but bruv, what else could I do? What else was I meant to do? I love football. So
Yeah.
I'm just playing football and it's a robbery. So, Greg
One
C
second, one
Academy,
second, one second. Once I got coffee for this one. So what you're telling me, yeah, head to pre, yeah, must have known you for years, man. You get what I'm saying? Because he just said you've always struggled with phones clearly. Ras, like, fam, you got more, elaborate more on that, bro. Hey, head to
bro.
pre. If you know something that I don't know, yeah, pull it in the chat. You know what I'm saying? Because we need to know. We need to blood clot.
I so, bruv, this I'm just talking to you guys on a new phone. My phone's been pickpocketed in the last week. So once again, I've lost about 8 phones in the last 2 years. So obviously, sometimes,
What, bro, bro? You lost 8 phones in 2 years.
bro, I've at times or no, maybe not two, maybe three. Since I've been obviously, I don't want to talk to you, but since man's been back again. But
I get,
yeah,
yeah, I heard that, but that's eight
so
phones in three. Like, blood. Whatever money you got going on over there, blood. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could
bro,
just give you my sort code, blood. You know what I'm saying? Just we'll do it. You know what I'm
I
saying?
well, you don't like people don't know about having three contracts at the same time and you ain't got no phone. You just got a SIM card. You just got a SIM card. You got three contracts and one SIM card, no
Yeah.
phone. So, but yeah, man, big up to everyone, big up to everyone. But so, like I say, man, woo, back to year seven. So, Greg City, I said I ain't even going there because I don't know what type of bad spirits is going on, what type of thieves, because I've never been robbed before. I'm
Mm,
just in year seven. Remember what I said? I was Alexander Isak at Newcastle. The big fish, the big fish in a little pond.
yeah.
Now I'm just a little tiny fish. Like Mourinho said, the little horsey. You're
Yeah.
just the little horsey. So, boom. I go now to my next choice. I think it was like it might have been my fifth choice, which was Highbury Grove, you know. So
Mm,
Highbury Grove was like my fifth choice. So I've gone to Highbury Grove and I think I might have had like the trial days. I've gone there and you know what? It's all right, man. It's all right. It's gone smoothly. So I didn't get robbed on this first day. Well, I'm saying robbed, but it's theft, innit? They stole car. They didn't physically rob me. They just teeth for my blazer. They probably clapped like 9 blazers. You know what I mean? They probably clapped 9
Yeah,
phones that day.
yeah.
So boom, I'm in Highbury Grove now. So I'll switch it over to you. But day one in Highbury Grove. So I've gone to my new class. Blood, the first lesson. One youth slapped another youth's bum. Fire business.
Yo, Heaven done. Okay, give me 1 second. Heaven Donversation. We do not judge anyone for being who they are, yeah. But just remember, this is a Donversation. It's named Donversation for a reason. If anyone is triggered within this within this stream or in the chat, please. There's other channels which will be to your liking. You know what I'm saying? Carry on, bro.
Bro, so obviously, big up to Samuel, innit? I don't know what he's doing now. I ain't even gonna hot up his last name, but Highbury Grove, man, know what's going on in Highbury Grove.
All right, this Samuel dude. What do you look like?
Just like short hair, just African, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, you probably don't know him.
no.
So I ain't gonna hot up his last name, but people, you're gonna see it. I'm gonna add you to the clip, and people are gonna be like, boom, they can verify this story. So he's done that. The whole class rushed him. Remember, this is day one in secondary school. The whole class, 30 students on one, wrapped him.
Yeah,
A Christmas present. I was like, okay, I'm no longer just a fish in the pond. I'm a
yeah,
somebody again.
yeah.
So that's sort of day one in Highbury Grove, and then obviously I'll talk the things in it. I'll talk the things, but chat to me about your introduction to secondary
You
school.
know, my introduction wasn't that mad, bro, because I had to go Holloway Boys because of my brother. My brother was there. I wanted to go to another school. I remember that I wanted to go William Ellis at that time because
Oh,
a couple of my brethren from primary school was going there. And I was literally the only one from my school that went Holloway Boys. You know what I'm saying? So it was a madness. The only saving graces for myself was I had an older brother that
oh,
was there and a few affiliations. Let's just put it that way. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like year seven, like going into school, bro, it was a massive culture change. Massive culture change because like just like you said, like in primary school, like like we were
mm,
top dog, you get what I'm saying?
mm,
It was the when it comes to everything, you know what I'm saying? But more for fighting. You get what I'm saying? Because like back in the days, I was short, I was chubby, yeah. So, but I could fight. This is what I'm
yeah.
saying. Like, if there was ever something, I wouldn't back down. You get what I'm saying? I was one of those brothers that didn't know my strength. You get me?
Mm,
So when I'm going into there, what was it? I was in year seven. My form tutor was Mr. Lassassi Assassi. Yeah, one
what a
pussy
name.
old French teacher, blood. I would say his full name, but I couldn't stand the motherfucker. Do you know when someone gave you PTSD, blood, because they're a fucking wanker, bro? You always remember those
Mm,
wankers, unfortunately. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But it was kind of calm, bro. Because you know what it is, like people always, do you know when you have an older brother that's respected in the school? It's one of those things where it's like, yeah, you're just walking in as another face. This is what I'm saying. It, it was more because like I went underneath the radar. I don't know whether it's underneath the radar, whatever it is, yeah. But when you got your brother and you got a couple boys from, let's say, where we used to grow up, that went there. You get me?
mm,
It
mm,
was
mm,
it was like it was nothing, man. You get me? And we didn't have no 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 madness like that. Yeah, like that.
mm, mm,
It was an
mm,
occasion, but that was in year nine. All right. And I'm guessing we'll get onto that in a bit. But the maddest thing that we did in year that I did in year seven, to be honest, apart from do you know the petulant fights and stuff like that,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
we had this thing called a spit pit. Yeah.
Mm,
The moment, okay, so the moment an idiot, okay, if a football went in there, or the moment an idiot's been an idiot and they got manners and told us to go in there, I would spit all over them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they coming out like to say, like to say the clothes are wet. It's grimy at the time, but just remember, people, we were kids. You know what I'm saying? We were dumb kids. Yeah, and like I said, if you don't understand the stream of what we're talking about today, There's a part one on mine and there's an episode one on Blackers. You know what I'm saying? Propaganda Machine. Go and watch that because it's our story from what is it? Let's just say from
Earth.
being born in Islington, yeah, to less well, to be honest, to the 20s or the 20s and late 20s is what I'm saying. I'm not gonna give a lot of it away, but you have to watch this, is what I'm saying, because there ain't no spoilers out here. You know what I'm saying? This ain't Marvel. You know what I'm saying? Like this is reality, right? Um, it was more like, you know, yeah, I'm gonna be honest, bro. In year seven, I kind of sailed for it. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Because it's like, do you know when you go into a new school, you're thinking that you're gonna get tested. Like I didn't actually understand what secondary school was. Like I said, out like when I was seeing the little girls at the rope on Camden School, bro. Yeah,
mm,
like I had that spidey tingly feeling. You know what I'm saying? If you know what I mean.
mm.
so
Hey,
so so
Bridget.
so when we so it was just more of yeah, just getting through year seven. But it's mad because where my life actually changed, and I'll just give you the beginning of it, is when I moved out of Elthorn, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Because did you know when you're in Elthorn, like I grew up around there, so I was born and raised around there, like I said in the episode. So I kind of knew everyone around there. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Even though people try to test, you get what I'm saying? Test the waters, whatnot, yeah. Big up yes, there. It was only when I moved to Newton Green, yeah, in
ooh,
between Cream Block and
yeah.
Stokey, right?
Yeah.
That's when life changed, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
Because it's not that I went from in secondary school, I had an older brother, like I said, I had affiliations. When I moved to Newton Green, I knew no one. Yeah.
yeah. That's basically
So
Hackney, Gaza.
yeah, bro. So when I'm going out, bro, I've got let's say Stokey down the road, yeah. Back in those days, it was what Rowdy Bunch. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Ah,
yeah,
I thought you were gonna
yeah.
say LOS and militant sides, but
No,
yeah.
LOS was in LOS was on Lordship, yeah, and I got a story about them as well, but that's for later on, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's on the end of this thing. Please don't tell me you was in one of those LOS brothers. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. And then we had Holly Street around the corner as well. You know
Oh,
what I'm saying? So it was pure fire blood. Yeah, but then that was more my year seven. What happened after year seven, and when did you see a change, or when did others see a change in your personality? Did you go worse? Did you get better? Did you try to do
mm.
the humble
So,
thing?
like, you're saying what happened in year seven. I just
Yeah.
told you about day one in year seven.
Mate, oh
If
yeah,
I'm
day one, bro.
telling
You
you,
lost the phone.
if I'm telling you day one where the man got rushed by the whole class,
Yeah.
things could only get worse from that moment onwards. So obviously that was, I was in 7G, that was, yeah. I was in
Yeah.
7G, so I probably lasted about 2 months in
What was that
7G.
in
Highbury
Highbury Grove,
Grove.
right? Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big up
Yeah.
yourself.
So I feel like it was like the letters of Highbury Grove, you know what I mean? So H, G, whatever, I, blah, blah, blah. So I got kicked out of my class basically, and I had to go to, like, the there was like two naughty classes. I
Yeah.
can't remember. I think it was like 7Y and 7. I can't remember. There was two.
I was in
Someone will,
7Y. I was
yeah,
in
this will say
7Y nowhere.
someone will
No?
remind me. So
Yeah.
Miss Naylor was the teacher over there, you know what I'm saying? So bruv, like, I got excluded like many times in year seven. Like, I had to go to one place called the Impact Center. It's
Mm.
like a jail in the school.
Oh
It's
shit.
like, you get me. It's caged off. You
Yeah.
get me. You can't um you can't be with, bruv. My brother Droopy would know, man. So you can't, you're segregated. That's the best way to put it. You can't socialize with no one else in the school. It's only the worst of the worst. Other than the people that are at home, you're there. So as you would know, is impact. Well, first is the exit room. The exit room, you get kicked out of class, you go to the exit room. But if you go to the exit room like 20 times, you're going to impact center. Then it's the impact center. Then you might go to impact like twice. Then
Mm.
you go to fresh start. You know where fresh start is?
Where's that?
It was in Hoxton.
Oh shit. Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah,
get
yeah.
sent
Yeah,
over there like a pupil referral unit, yeah?
yeah, I
And
know that one. Yeah.
then you're done. So I was getting kicked out a few times. Obviously, started bunking every Friday. Cause we used to finish at like 1:25. We used to have half days in Hybrid Grove, but man used to say, you know what, after break time, 11 o'clock, we'll jump over the gates. Obviously, we're ready. I think by then we already started a little, you know what I'm saying? There was a little something called KG, if you know, and
Yeah,
it
yeah.
little bandits in the school and present and mad. So boom, jump over, a man's going Chuckaderos. So
Oh, Chacadero. Yeah. Playing the
man's
bank
going
holes and stuff.
Chuckaderos, and
Yeah,
man is
man.
just clapping everything. Man just going to Sports Direct, Night Town, just
Yeah,
taking games, taking taking football boots, fresh. I had the gold Ronaldinho TM, them Tiempos, the gold
yeah,
ones. I
yeah.
had them, but I lost them. Like I still got the blue pair as well. That man clapped to that. We were just little idiots, man. So man were just doing just naughty stuff, but I made it to year 8, luckily enough. But it was just going downhill from there. And eventually, by the time I got to year 9, they just said, you know what, man? You got two options. You can either leave leave disgracefully or leave
Mhm.
gracefully.
Yeah.
So I had to switch and go to Central Foundation. So that's obviously that'll
Oh,
be
you went
the
to bro. You was a fucking secondary school whore blood. So you went school in Harrogate. You went school in Islington, or you went two schools in Islington. You know what I'm saying? You
yeah.
went through in Hoxton. You know
Y-
what I'm saying? That's
Oh
that's basically
yeah, yeah.
Hackney.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fresh start,
and then
fresh
you went
start.
to, but that's mad because Central Foundation them days was a good school. This is what I'm saying. So how the fuck you get in?
Nah, bruv, because you know what it is, man. Man was a talented footballer, so I feel like he's not that bad. He's just a bit of a class clown. But sometimes the teachers just like to make things sound worse than they are. Like
Yeah,
one day, I was just running. I gave someone just a little,
yeah,
you get me in the belly, only in the belly. The teacher said, oh, it was the most violent attack I've ever seen in my life.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, 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 yeah,
So they're like, yeah, excluded. You know what I'm saying? They're like, you got to go to fresh start. You know what I'm trying to say?
yeah,
And then after that, like, I was just getting targeted. I won't lie to you. So one youth one day was just chatting nonsense. One nerd, Richard, he was chatting absolute nonsense. Imagine, like, half of my year ended up rushing him in the football
shit.
pitch.
Yeah, shit.
After,
That's mad.
but I
That's mad.
weren't
That's
there.
mad.
I
Yeah.
weren't there. My man went to snitch. He's like, it was him. It's his fault. He was there. I weren't there. Like, I weren't there.
Yeah,
Excluded.
yeah, yeah. I know the one there. I know the one there.
So like, I was just getting targeted, bro. I swear to you, man.
Look, yeah.
Yeah, man. It was dark, man. I was happy to be out of that Hybrid Grove, man. It's a good school. Obviously, it was mixed, but I was just happy to be out of there.
Do you know the joke thing is, yeah, when I knew hybrid school was a boys' school, this is what I'm saying. You probably was there for the first year of a mixed school or the second year. How many years
No,
was it?
Hybrid Grove, yeah, 2 years mixed, and then Central Boys School, innit?
Okay, yeah. Because I knew hybrid growth, like because we used to meet them in football, and then when it was a beef thing, yeah, we used to always go down to Finley Park, and then yeah, but yeah, that's for later on. See, for me in year 7, like I said, man, I kind of escaped. Like it was easy. No. I had one fight. Um, do you know what it is? As bad as I can't even actually remember what happened, bro. I think it was more of like, did you know when because in secondary school at the beginning, it's like I just tried to do my work. That's what it was, bro. Yeah, I'm never gonna
Mm.
try front. I just tried to do my work and try to get on with it. Just because with all the madness that happened in primary school, I just thought, you know what, right? Let me just like try to put my head down. You get me, make my mum say at least say I'm proud of you and all of that. You know what I'm saying? It was one of those things. You get me? And then I think you must have, I don't know, he must have threw my book in a bin or something like that. Yeah, in class.
Disrespect.
I think it was in science. Yeah, I backed him. You know what I'm saying? Did you know when you
Mm.
just walk up to someone, you just punch them? Because I was always that guy, right? Even from young, like when I get pissed off of a person, yeah, I just want to punch them. And it's not like I think about it in my head. I do
Yeah.
it in reality. This is what I'm saying. Like I'm that guy where my actions, like my thoughts become my actions, and that becomes my downfall. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I think that's what it was, and because of how I did it in the school, I didn't actually say anything to him. I just went up to him and battered him, bro, and it's like, swing after swing. And just remember, people, I said I did boxing before. You get me?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
technique wise, right, was
Right.
on point. You know what I'm saying? Was on point. And then after that, you see when when you just start at school in your first few months, and then you have a reputation like that. That
Yeah.
kind of
Yeah.
that kind of nullifies everyone's view of who you are. It's more like, it's because of course there's always going to be someone bigger and better. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
because you did that, people are like, you know what? Yeah, let me not try. Let me not try him. Because when you're young, everybody wants to try you. You get me? Yeah, and especially when you all go to the same school. But bro, when I say year 7, my madness weren't even in school those days, bro. It's always outside, bro. It's when we came outside, it was just a rocking. It was just constantly like
Yeah.
yeah, I'm trying to say about saying, do you know what I'm saying? Like, it was just mad, bro. So school wise, it was yeah, 7. To be honest, I kind of skated through year 7. It was year 8 that was mad blood. You know what I'm saying?
And
It was
you know what? I'll quickly jump in. I only had one fight in school ever. I only had one fight. Like one fight. And that was probably like, you know what I mean? Like in the
yeah,
first month of my
yeah,
whole school year. And think about it, man was getting in deep
yeah.
soup, deep trouble. I had one fight and I don't understand it. And the fight was just, bro, my man, he just had to hold it. He had that big, had a big bruise because it was light skin people bruise so easily. Bro, it just looked mad. And then,
Yeah.
like, he ended up getting rushed. There was a lot of Russians going on back in the day.
Mm,
And,
yeah.
because of that incident previously, I went to go and get involved, but I didn't even get involved. But I stopped. I went to stamp on his head, and it just. So the teacher caught me in the act. I didn't even do it. I didn't do it. I thought about it though. I thought about it, and yeah, once again excluded. So that was peak. Hey, mad.
Serious,
Yeah,
serious,
that's serious, brother.
serious, bro.
So
Did those like we'll get to those kind of parts. You know what I'm saying? And that was
yeah,
just year 7 for you.
yeah, like that's the only fight that I really had with that Alexi. That was the only ever fight. Like I didn't have no fights with no one. Like my
And that's the
whole
thing.
school year.
And that's the thing. That's the introduction to school. Do you know what I'm saying? That's why I said I had one fight, like, and I could just about remember it. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a shitload of more that I can that we're gonna go through. See, I want to touch on yeah 8 because I don't actually want to go through the years. It's just more as and when you think about it. But you see, for
Yeah,
myself personally, it was year 8. Yeah, year 8 was the catalytic part of life. What my life went. Yeah, when my life literally went left, because when you go primary school, you can save it, but then when it comes to secondary school, before I even start off, yeah, people's manners and respect, yeah, please can you like and subscribe on Donversation TV and Propaganda Machine? This is what I'm saying. All links are in the title. Make sure when you step into this dance, yeah, the drinks are free and the entrance is free. We just ask you to slap a like and a comment and put that notification bell. Peace up, bro. People, we're not actually talking about football today. If you miss what we're talking about, this like the first episode was called Born and Raised in Izzy. Yeah, the second one is like through the adolescent years. You know what I'm saying? If you missed the first one, they're on both of our platforms. You can always go back and watch it at any time. But when you do, please hit the like. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And you know what? Write a comment because we always get to them. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, year 8 for myself is where it went downhill. Where it went downhill. Yeah. What happened was it was mad, yeah, because I had in my I think it was my first week back, yeah. We had a new starter. We had a new starter, Michael, yeah, and he was in 8G at the time. Just remember, people, I said I was in I was in 7Y, now I become 8Y. So he must have started, bro, and like there's me, going about my business, my man from Hackney, innit? Yeah, so
Michael,
it was mad. Like was walking through the hall. We were walking through the hall, and it's mad because it's like My classroom was right at the bottom. You got to go in, turn right, keep going, and it's before there's a doors on the left hand side of it. Excuse me. There was my classroom in it. I'm still in Mr. Lassasi's class, yeah, and this is his last year, may I add, yeah, and I'll come to that afterwards. It was
On that Disassi.
yeah, Lassasi, French teacher, yeah, pussy. Um, my man, Michael must have walked, brushed past me, bro, like brushed past me, and I'm like, yeah, say, mate, that's to say, bro, you know what I'm saying? Hey, blood, you know who I am. You know when you're 8, because you know, like he's got older brothers, I got older brothers, you got cousins, I got cousins. We're affiliated. It is what it is, isn't it? Yeah. So he must have he must say, yo, bro, you know who I am? I'm like, no, not really. You know what I'm saying? You need to go school with it. I'm a cocky shit in it. Yeah. So he must have pushed me in it. So I punched him up. That's how simple it was, bro. My first week back to school, I got fucking detention. Yeah. And then the teacher asked us what happened in it. We was in what's that? He was a science teacher. I forgot his name. Yeah, he was like he was the one that all the students were scared of. So he must have said, "Yeah, what happened? What happened? What happened?" So I told him what happened. Right? I was like, my man pushed me. I said, I walked it. I said, he said I walked into him. I said, sorry, he pushed me. Yeah, so I hit him. He was like, yeah, but you shouldn't be you shouldn't be punching people. You know what I'm saying? Beating people up. And I'm like, well, if you push me, yeah, I'm entitled to hit you. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I'm a mom's child. You know what I'm saying? And then he was saying, no, 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 no. So I'm arguing with him back and forth, back and forth. So my man turns around and tells me, "You got an hour's detention." An hour's detention for someone pushing me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's either you want me to be a victim, but you don't want me to be. You don't want to protect myself. You know what I'm saying? That's in my head. So now I'm getting mad, blood. I'm getting mad, bro. I'm saying, "Fuck you," so I walked out of detention. Yeah.
Yeah, banda.
Guess who gets a phone call when I get home? Yeah.
Mumsy.
So my mum just finished working it. Like she finished her mad shift. Yeah. She got home. Obviously, I got home after her. My mum's a nurse. Because my mum love you. You know what I'm saying? Each and every time. My mum sat me down and she's like, "What happened, right?" And because you know when parents doing double shift or whatever it is, right? You know they're hella tired. So when they're talking to you, and the thing is, when my mum's angry, she like when my mum's angry, disappointed. She don't speak patois. You know what I'm saying? She speaks the Queen's language. Yeah. And like I said before, that hurts me more. So I'd rather cuss me out or whatever it is. Yeah, yeah, dirty, you're like a shit, yeah, right here, whatever, yeah. And then and I explained it to her. She's like, but Don, you gotta stop fighting. This is what I'm saying. You can't always think. I like to mom, if someone punches me, what do you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? She says, yeah, but he didn't hit you. I said, technically, he put his hands on me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a smart aleck. Anyway, left
Technically.
that as that. But then I'm still mad now, yeah. So it was like it was like now, yeah. It's like just remember I said because when I had the conversation when I was in primary school, I tried to be good after that. This is what I'm saying because I didn't want to disappoint my mum, yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm being good, yeah, and people are trying to test me, but yeah, I'm still protecting myself, yeah.
Yeah.
It's like I'm back in square one. So it's like my mind is going so many different kind of places, yeah. But before I get into the next chapter, what are you saying, bruv? Like, and anything noticeable happen in year 8, year 9, and so forth?
Nah, so remember, I basically told you what happened. Like
Yeah.
it was going downhill. That guy was in year 7, the one that snitched on me. You know what I mean? Like when them new youths come, that's the other one is the one I punched, and the teacher was lying, saying I'm the worst. It was the worst attack he's ever seen. So
Mm-hmm.
by the time it got to year 9, I had the ultimatum. So by year 9, I was in Central Foundation. So that's basically what happened with me. And I got to Central Foundation. You're thinking, yeah, it's a fresh start. It's a fresh start. All things will be good. But then it's just like it just got even worse. It
Yeah,
got
yeah,
even worse. It's like because it's just an old boys' school. I don't
yeah.
know. It's maybe like if you're in a girls' school, it's like
You're
a
calm.
mixed school. It's like you can
Yeah,
just calm down a bit. Some
yeah,
people act up because there's girls, but I don't know. You don't want to be too much of a clown. You know what I mean? So as soon as I got to Central Foundation, I don't know exactly when it started going downhill, but one noticeable event that sticks out into my head. So one day I'm going up the stairs. I'm wearing a hat in it, car. I still got a picky head, but back then was even pickier, innit? So I'm walking up the stairs. The teacher, Mr. Grisha, little pussy old teacher,
Oh,
he's
jeez.
like, he's like, oh,
Yeah,
take off your hat.
yeah.
I looked at him. Remember what I said about chasers?
Mm,
I looked at him. I'm like, man, shut up, man, you dickhead.
yeah,
He said, what? But he started chasing me, yeah.
yeah.
He chasing me up the stairs. He chasing me through the corridor. But remember, everyone's just like, they're waiting to go into class. Or class is just finished, whatever. He's So I'm trying to maneuver my way through. My man's rugby tackled me.
What?
Yeah, the teacher rugby tackled me. I got rugby tackled by the teacher. And to make matters worse, I got excluded. I was the victim
Yeah.
of a vicious attack at 13, 14 years old by a big man. He rugby tackled me, but I got excluded. I can't believe it.
Man, that's mad, bro. That's
Oh,
mad, bro. That's
stop.
mad, bro. Okay. Did you say vicious attack? Yeah. Right. Did you provoke it?
I
Anyhow.
told you what happened. I just told him, shut up. Like he told me take off my hat. I told him, shut
Yeah.
up. Like, shut up. You know how it is.
Yeah. Of course,
Shut up.
mate. It's like, do you know? It's people are so emotional. That's what it is these days. You get me? So
Yeah.
when they can't actually take anything like, and you don't realize that. You see, as human beings, right? We all go through so much. And you don't know what's going on in someone's personal life, but man shouldn't be rugby tackling you. He's supposed to be setting an example. Do you get me? Like, and that's wrong no matter how you look at it.
In front
You
of
know what I'm saying?
everyone, you know. Everyone
Fuck
saw
yeah.
it. And I
Yeah.
still got excluded. Witnesses. Like, at least 50.
That's
Like,
mad.
some might be in the chat now. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like, bro, it's mad. It's
That's
mad.
mad. That's mad, bro. Like, I don't even know what to say about that, bro. It's like, man, rugby tackled you, bro.
So
Man,
obviously,
rugby tackled you.
all of that, once again, they're putting me in bottom setting these things because man just a class clown. We're taking a mick in the class. You know
Mm.
what I'm saying? We just taking a mick in the class. Me, we just start making there was a teacher, Mr. Mahmoud. Obviously, I won't say my name, but Mr. I don't well, it's only funny when he says my name, but I just say Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith, Mr. Smith.
mate, like it's funny because it's like we had something like that, but then before that, like before I even go on, yeah, hear the joke, yeah. In year nine, just after I started, something happened between my brother and I'll big up my son, yeah. Something happened between my brother and someone else in the school. Look how mad life is. And then and the teacher must have grabbed my brother or done something to my brother. Yeah, I can remember my brother telling me. But then two twos, my mum rolled up. Yeah, to school, but she brought my aunt to school. Blood. Yeah,
Jeez.
yeah. You see, my mum and my aunt. Yeah, nowadays they're calm, they're cool, they're grandparents. You get what I'm saying? But like just remember they came from Jamaica, so like like my brother told me the story. Innit? So when my mom goes in there, because my mom is the one that they're chatting it. Like my mom can like she will belittle a person just the way she talks. But my aunt is the person that like it is what it is what I'm saying. Best believe she brought out ching. I swear down like she thought she was Mexican blood dancing with it, fam. Nicely, blood. You get what I'm saying? From that day, no teacher even fucking bothered with us. Okay, please came to the school and all that, man. Is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But no teacher, like it's like this, they didn't want to get rid of us, yeah, and they didn't want to talk to us in a certain way. Yeah.
Yeah.
They gave us attention, but then
Yep.
they left. Like you don't have to stay here if you don't want to, but it is what it is. For myself, bro, it wasn't even in school that was like at that point that was fucking me up. It was outside because now I moved to a new area, yeah. It's the
Yeah.
first year of me living there. Excuse me. Yeah, year 8 now, coming up to the end of year 8. I've just turned 13, I think it was, because my birthday's in June. Excuse me.
Oh, so what,
And
Gemini too, yeah?
Gemini blood, you know what I'm saying? You don't know, yeah? So guess what? Yeah, man get arrested. Yeah,
Pussy
I got arrested.
cute.
Yeah, because now I'm going to youth clubs and stuff like that. Yeah, all about that ends. So now I'm making friends with this. So a new set of friends. Guys in Cream Block as well, and stuff like that. And I get arrested for something I didn't even do. Yeah. Tutus, yeah. Nah, I could talk about it now. Because let's say there was three of us walking, yeah, and the person who like what 13 years old, the person who was we thought it was a bad boy in it, like he thought he was gangster and all of that. You know what I'm saying? At them ages there, like, do you know one of those people that had a quick growth spurts? That's a little man at this point in time with it. Like that's the way life goes in it. He must have robbed someone. You know what I'm saying? But when he said he robbed someone, it was like for like £15 or something like that. You get me? And then because like I said, I'm a little bit older than you, so phones for me, I had my first phone later. You know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah.
of my age. You know what I'm saying? But then I'm there, and like cool, because you know there's certain things at that point where I didn't want to do. Fighting, yeah, cool with it. I was good at that. Right? But robbing someone, especially civilians, you know what I'm saying? You don't do civilians, you don't do women, and you don't do children. You know what I'm saying? And old people. I'm not about that life. You know what I'm saying? Never have, never will be. It was that kind of unspoken, unwritten code which we grew up on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anyway, was on the green, like halfway down the road, and then we see this brother, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And then tutus, my man said, "What you got for me, family?" And I'm like, brother, well, you got to do this right now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, because I've always been like, don't shit on your doorstep. So I'm always looking around, seeing what's about. I'm very aware. This is what I'm saying. Very aware. And then tutus, yeah, my man must have started slapping him up. I'm like, come on, bro, let's just go. You got what you wanted, yeah. Come on, man, let's just go, right? And then tutus, yeah. Like, sorry, my computer's gonna fucking die. My charger's not working. What a fucking thing. What a day. Tutus, yeah. Tutus. My man ran off crying home. Yeah. This you is 15. Yeah, it's 2 years older than us. And the reason why I knew who he was and I told my boy to stop because I used to go I used to go youth club with him. Let's say 6 months ago when I first let's say now it's a year in 6 months earlier I was in a youth club with him when there was DJing and doing all of that and acting a fool and all of that. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was cool. This is what I'm saying. And like when you're from the ends, I'm a person. When you're from the ends, you kind of have to leave man alone. Yeah.
Yeah.
I grew up with that kind of mentality. But my man was like, no, fuck him, so my man robbed him. I'm like, you know what? Yeah, cool. You did your thing. Like, you slapped him in the thing. You feel like a big man, whatever, yeah? Mate, I go home, ate my dinner, in bed, snoring away as I do, yeah? Yeah? At 1:30 in the fucking morning, my mom opens the door. Hi, is there? So it's like, yeah, he's downstairs in his bed. Oh, you have to come to the station with us. Yeah?
Nasty.
I'm like, okay, cool, whatever in it. Yeah, my mum's there. She like I can see myself. I can see her in the car, like giving me the side eye, the look, like what the hell did you do now? Yeah, I didn't do nothing, but so anyway, yeah, I'm in. Excuse me, I'm in. I go to Holloway Police Station. Yeah,
Oh,
did you know
Holloway
before they
one,
close it down? Yeah, right opposite. What is
the
it?
fire station, man.
Yeah, I was at the fire station. Right.
Andover, basically.
Andover, yeah, that's it. On Andover Estate. And I'm in cell 4. And like those are the days when you screw with your name when you went in there. This is what I'm saying. So obviously it had to be done. And then when I get interviewed, I was like, do you know what, mate? I said, I didn't do anything. You know what I'm saying? So who was the boys he was with? Because we know he was with boys. He said he was with two other boys, but they didn't do nothing. He just put it that he said she had your name. Knowing that he like he knew who I was, yeah. And because I was nicer to him than anyone else, and the thing is, because I'm a nice person,
Yeah.
but I'm a nice person. Like I'm like this year. Give me a reason not to like you, and I won't.
Yeah.
That's my thing. You get me? But everyone deserves a chance, and everyone, and that's how I grew up in it. So I'm like, no, I said, I don't know the boys. It says, yeah, but you was with two other boys. You got to give them up and this and this and that. And I'm like, well, I don't know who they are. I don't know nothing. I don't know no one. There was like, oh yeah, we could search it. We could search it. I said, you can search it for what? I said, like, I don't have anything. You know what I'm saying? I said, I really don't have anything. So anyway, I must have went back to, I got in about, what is it, 3:30. But then on my estate, now, yeah, there's a youth that went to my school. Yeah, but then his mum's a talk a lot. Yeah, his mum's a talk a lot. So Obviously, I'm like, if anyone that knows me, that really knows me, yeah, they know that I'm a very timid. Like when it comes to family and my things, yeah, my things are my things. You get what I'm saying? I don't broadcast everything. This is why I don't really post things of me, and unless you got
Yeah.
my private socials, you see what I'm saying,
Mm.
right? That's just who I am, like in general. Tutu is in school the next day. Oh yeah, blood. I like no. My mum saying, yeah, you should have just told him the truth. I said, Mum, I'm telling the truth. But then it comes to a point because I'm so naughty, no matter what I would have said, even to my mum, she was like, but then like this is always gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Because blah
Yeah.
blah, and I'm getting a lecture for when I didn't fucking do anything, bro. So now
Mm.
I'm getting frustrated. So could you imagine? Yeah, when I'm trying to be good, I'm fucking up. Yeah, I'm getting mad. Yeah, because someone's always trying to test me. When I'm not doing nothing that's trying to stop an incident, make man go home with his money. Yeah, I get shift. Hit me, yeah. Mad thing, blood. I'm 13, fam. Yeah. So after that, right, I went back to school. Oh, Don, man, I heard you got. I heard you got shift yesterday. What happened? What happened? So the youth, the youth that done this thing. Oh, first thing he said to me, he said, "Bruv, I hope we didn't say man's name now, because you know what we think about stitches." I said, "Think what? Yeah." I said, "Think what, bro?" I said, "If you," I said, for one, you did something so fucking stupid, yeah. Two, bro, I know where you live. The police come knocking at your door. I said, please come knocking at my door. I said, they haven't come to your door, blood. You know what I'm saying? So what are you talking about, right? You didn't like that, bro. Yeah, you didn't
Mm.
like that, bro. I said, I ain't like you, man, bro. You get what I'm saying? Built different, bro. You get me? Different. Yeah. So Tutu's like sooner or later, like throughout the years, me and fell out, but we'll get to that. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, like then it's funny because I didn't see this youth for about 18 months. About 18 months, yeah. It was like, yeah, the end of year 9, beginning of year 10. Yeah. Let's say the end of year 9. I saw him again walking on the street, bro. People's best believe this was 18 months of frustration and anger and me being pissed off as an
What? Wait,
adolescent.
the you
Yeah.
that snitched?
No, the you that got me shift. Yeah.
Oh, the
That
one
you,
that
yeah.
slapped up my
The
man.
one that slapped up, bruv, yeah. The one that my man slapped up, yeah. Like, because like even though like because if you don't understand the whole police thing, yeah, when you're those ages, they can only bail you for minimum two weeks, and then because of your age, and they have to give you an update. But then if there's nothing within 6 weeks, they have to drop the case because of
Yeah.
your age group. This is what I'm saying. So within like my second one, like let's say a month, like they said an NFA. If you
Yeah.
if people that don't know understand what that is, that's no further action. No tutus, yeah. I was walking down, yeah. It's ironic, right? I was walking on the opposite side of the road, yeah. Walking down the road now, yeah. This is like 18 months later, right? I haven't seen him for that time, so I think that his pups must have moved him out of the area. But yeah, what I didn't realize, yeah, in myself, this was 18 months of frustration. Not only, yeah, you made friends come to my yard because my mom always said, "Don't ever bring trouble to my household." You know what I'm saying? And for something that I did not do, when I was trying to be the good Samaritan, yeah, and try to help you walk home, yeah, and I stopped you from getting battered, bro. You know what I'm saying, yeah? You brought friends to my house. So now I'm seeing him. Is me and my brother walking down the road, blood, yeah? Yeah? Bruv, you see me? You see the fly kick that I gave him, blood? You might think I was you, blood. You know what I'm saying, yeah?
The
But
Rap
man, bruv,
City.
laid into him. And you know the joke thing is, I saw a brick, and that's what stopped me. That's what stopped me. Yeah,
Yeah.
because did you know? Did you know what it is? Yeah, when you're basing man down, yeah, and then he sees something, I'm like, no, I can't do that. Yeah, because there's a difference.
To
Yeah,
pull you to your senses.
you know what I'm saying? There's a difference, right? To like to know when someone's on the floor, you just pasting, yeah, and then you see something, and you're like, no, I'm good. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
You get me? And then afterwards, yeah, like afterwards, like nothing happened because I was waiting for feds to come to my doorstep. And then this time I said, yeah, I did it because at least I'm getting arrested for something that I did do. Bro, like literally, it's mad, bro. It might sound crazy, yeah, but if I do something, I'm okay to take accountability for what I did,
Yeah.
not for someone else's fuck up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Hold my
saying?
hands up.
You get me? Because people in life fuck up here and it expects you to bail them out. Unfortunately, I can't like me back in the day. I used to put out fires that other people used to set. You get me? I had my own fires, yeah, but I handled my shit. But the way but then that showed me at that early age, yeah, stop fucking with people. You know what I'm saying? And this is fucking like I'm like that's between 13 and 15. But there's more a lot, man. What are you saying, brother? What are you saying, brother? And,
I
and,
was
and
gonna
anything
say
stands out?
I've even got something similar like that as well. This was in I think year 7. In year 7, because
Yeah,
remember, man was on all of that fuckeries.
yeah.
Bruv, the school sent, so basically someone in man's school fucked up another youth outside school. But because we had the same name, they said it was me. So
Oh shit.
because they said mine, they just said a name and they're
Hmm.
like, yeah, it's this one. They said my name in my year, there's probably 5, 6 same people, same names.
That's mad. That's mad.
They come, they come and see me. But obviously I heard what happened already. So you already heard the story. So they come and talk, they're telling me da. So once they've told me what I'm, because I had to go to the police station. Once they told me what I had to go there for, I'm like,
Yeah,
yeah, it's not me, mate. Like, you know, like, don't know what you're talking about. Because, bruv, they're like, but the school said you're like the school said you. Like, I'm so wait, so I'm here because the school. So not the person who got fucked up. The school said me.
yeah.
And I'm the first person. Nah, this is crazy. My mum's going mad as well.
Mm-mm.
Bruv, is NFA on the spot? It's
Yeah.
NFA on the spot. Bruv, I couldn't believe it, bruv. Yeah, man. So, and I don't even know if that you got nicked. If the actual person they was coming to get got nicked.
Yeah.
But all I know is that they just said the name
Yeah.
and they come for me.
Hey, mate, bro, well, blame it. It could have been your father's fault, blood. You know what I'm saying? Because certain people, fathers, yeah, I can attest to that, blood, because I've got a story for you later on, blood. You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
mad, bro. It's mad, but yeah, that's crazy, man. Like, like someone just said a surname and then they
No,
pointed
it's
straight to you.
first name.
A first name.
Yeah, first name. So
That's
it's like a
bullshit, though.
common name. Just say my name's David. They
Yeah.
said David. There's 7 Davids in the year, it's a common name. But
She say, yeah.
the school said the worst David is him.
Yeah, but I would have done the same thing, blood. You know what I'm saying? Because you're teaching in school, like they're like, nope, it must be blacker. You know what I'm saying? Because he's headed that way, like because they think that like our lives are written in it. It is what it is.
Yeah.
It's funny, yeah, but it's funny because remember Mr. Lasassi that I was talking about, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Axel Sassy.
we chased them out of school, bro.
Swear down. It's an on tops. Like
My man
that.
said the N word, fam.
What?
My
Yeah.
man said the N word, bro.
They had to
You
go.
see my class, yeah. You see, this the first time this was like fucking Avengers Assemble, man.
Everyone
I
licked
see
up.
black man, I see white man, I see Turkish man. Because you got to remember, you see my days there, yeah. Like
Everyone's one.
yeah, it was like the diet of the skinheads, and it was the rise of the people. Then you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because it was the rise of everybody wants to be in the culture. Is what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah. Like that's when hip hop was hip hop. You know what I'm saying? The Tupac, the Biggie, you had to shape size and this and that, all of that bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And my man ran out of school, fam. Yeah. He said, you fucking da. Why don't you sit there? You fucking da. Blah. The you that he said it to, bro. Threw something, bro. What, I think it was a drink. Lucasade bottle, bro. Yeah. And then he's like, what? Everyone just started. Patient said, what, blood? Bro, all you saw was running down the hallway, yeah, at the class. I swear my man heard of the feds, blood. Yeah. Ran. Last time I saw him. From that day, yeah, because my class was one of the worst classes, yeah, in my year. They said we can't have this no more. They abolished, yeah, the
The
Y
class.
for my year. No, the Y for my year, blood. Yeah, no one could have Y anymore, blood. They said you're going here, you're
Yeah.
going here,
It's
you're going here.
segregation.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like you lot as a form, just because as a form, yeah. I don't know where it was, bro. I don't even know if it was fate. You had some good youths in my year, but it was predominantly like assholes. Like, you
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Like man, them
Naughty youths.
yeah, naughty youths is what I'm saying. It's like, yeah, you go here, you go here, you go here, yeah. So that was mad, but then that wasn't even the craziest part, fam. Yeah, there was a teacher. No, my head teacher done fraud. he was taking money out of the school fund, yeah, and putting it to his bank account. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Oh my
madness, man,
days.
wow. Madness. Yeah, in the same year, there was a teacher called Mr. Bath, geography teacher. Okay, I'm going to try and say this in the most respectable way I can. Closet settings. Yeah,
Ah, yeah. Mm.
there was a
Alphabet
room.
gang.
There was a rumor that he did something with someone. Yeah, or he tried to touch someone in the most appropriate way.
What a
Oh yeah,
student.
alleged. Yeah, the whole year assembled again.
I with the
Windows got
teacher.
broken. No, 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 no. The
Oh
geography
yeah.
teacher. The window got broken. Well, mad, 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 mad. Yeah.
Hey, what's going on over there?
So now people like classes got suspended, bro, for a week. Yeah.
Mm.
Mad. Well, that's not even the craziest part of it, bro. But we'll get on, man. What you say, man? I'll let that
I
digest for a little piece. You got what I'm saying?
yeah. So obviously, like I was saying, so I'm like year 9 now. Year 9 heading to year 10. So like I'm getting obviously that happened, that incident with the teacher when he
Yeah.
speared man. So man's got a tug on my back. I'm being kicked out of classes. There was some flipping some fatty called Miss Otto in it.
Oh shit. Uh oh.
He couldn't or Otty, I don't know her name.
Yeah.
So the class was just mad. When you Wally used to go back, 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 like when the teacher turns her back in it. So man just used to start doing stupid stuff, and it's always me that gets caught in it. I get caught. I get sent out the class. I'm being called a disruptor. Mr. Mahmood, he's like, nah, I can't have this guy in the class. Just say, Mr. Allo, Mr. Allo.
Oh, fuck yeah.
He
Yeah.
just there. You gotta go. Just talking nonsense. He's there. So they're like, look, you gotta go to bottom set now. So they've kicked me out of all of. I was like third set, like middle of the road. You have like 6 sets. So they put me in set 6 for everything now. So you can imagine now I'm there with the dummies. I'm
Yeah.
there with the dummies. These times I'm just shotting. I'm shotting flipping breakaways. We're bringing in the fizzy drinks. Man, just
Yeah.
shotting now. We're playing money up. Like
Yeah. Money
now,
up. Yeah.
I'm not on this learning thing no more. The learning thing is a myth. Like, forget about learning. I'm just there, going to Summerfield or Morrison's, wherever I get my hands on. I'll either buy the chocolates, the drinks, come
Or
and
just
shot
check it.
them in school,
Yeah.
or I'll just rob it and just
Yeah.
go and shot it full profit. You know what I'm saying? So that's just what I'm on now. So eventually they're like, nah, we can't. We're trying him in the lower classes, but at the same time, so I told you, man's a footballer. They've kicked man off the school team. They're like, you can't even go. We got a semi-final, blood. Semi-final against Holloway. The 1 year Aloysius was winning every year, bruv. Man's kicked out. I think it was even the final. I don't even know, but I just know that Holloway ended up winning. And I just know if man was there, man would have won. The only
Yeah.
ever school that defeated me when I was in Highbury Grove Central was St. Aloysius. Every
Yeah.
other
That's how true.
school, man would beat them. But that was mostly car. They had two centre backs. The
Mm.
centre backs were 13 going on 23.
Them off the boats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Benny,
Actually, yeah.
he used
The
to play
Carl.
on my team.
All right, let's just call them
Benny,
Carlos. Yeah.
he was 6'4". And Tunde, I think it was, I don't even know the other
Yeah.
guy's name.
Yeah.
But they were just two centre backs. They were quicker, stronger, everything than me. It was just long. So I just knew other schools, you ain't quicker, stronger than me. They was my kryptonite, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
So I was just pissed. So after that, yo, I was banned. Say no more. Fuck this school. I'm on crud now. So this is now year 10. We're coming towards the end because I got eventually kicked out. So what they done, they they built the conspiracy, the RICO. They've
Yeah.
built the file. So now there's one you. There's
Yeah.
one you. He used to always chat shit to me. Jesse, little nerd, little tramp. I swear
Yeah.
he's a little tramp. He never used to wash. He used to come in dirty clothes to school. But one day he just chatting nonsense to me. Ah, look at your jacket. Da, da, da. I'm like, like I'm looking at him like, look
Mm.
at you, look at you. You don't even bath. You stink. Like, but he's just there. Look at you. Look at your jacket. Look at
Yeah. Yeah.
he's just there. I'm like, this guy's chatting shit. Man. Come here.
Yeah.
So I chased him. He's ran away. They're saying I'm bullying him. And then this is now they've put me in the top set now. They put
Yeah.
me in top set. They're like, you gotta go to the top set. They're thinking top set is maybe, I don't know, hard, but I actually enjoyed top set because they were
Yeah.
doing like Shakespeare, like English, and I actually learning now. I was happy there, Mr. Barker. So
Yeah.
that Jesse, they said I was bullying them now, yeah.
Mm.
Bearing in mind, he's the one talking trash. But I've now chased him and he's run away, but I'm the bully. Okay,
Mm.
I'm the bully. Yeah, cool. So they're building up their file. Bearing in mind, then also remember, I've been kicked out of classes or whatnot. I've been speared by the teacher. They're building
Right.
up their file. And now, the final event. This is the straw that broke the camel's back.
Yeah.
This is when they put me on governor's report or whatever. So after this is when they kicked me to springboard. And that'll be
Yeah.
the next chapter. You know what springboard, don't you?
Which one did you go? Did you go the one in Holloway?
Yeah, the one in Holloway.
Oh
It
yeah, yeah, yeah,
it
yeah. I'm from
moved. It was first like
where the
like
where the old prison was.
further, then
Yeah.
it
And then
moved
they
towards
came
the
on Hornsey
the
Road corner.
there you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But
Bruv,
I went to both. So
Mm.
anyway, man's gone to Summerfield now.
Yeah.
We're in Summerfield, like 6 of us in the year.
Mm.
As usual, we just used to rob the shop in it. Summerfield was just getting robbed. Summerfield's now, I think, is co-op. I think
Mm.
that's what it is for the young ones. I think it's co-op
Yeah.
now.
Yeah. It is. It is. Yeah. It's co-op now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've robbed it, but the one day I didn't rob. The one day I
Yeah.
said I'm not robbing today. I
Yeah.
didn't feel in the mood to rob today.
Yeah.
So they robbed, ran out. So me, I've walked. I'm like, I've not robbed today. I've not done anything. The woman, security guard, well, I don't know. She tried to grab me. These hench. She tried to grab me. I'm like, I
Yeah.
just move. You know when you just push someone in the, just move, get out my face, move. I've just pushed her and ran off. They told the school, and that was it. They're like, nah, he's now done a madness outside the school. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And they're like, yeah, you gotta go. That was it. They're like,
Yeah.
you've done this, you've done this, you've done this, you've done this.
Yeah.
Yo, they pulled up the file. They're like,
Yeah.
nah, he's gotta go. And I'm just like, brother, I didn't do nothing. She tried to grab me. I just pushed her off me. That's all
Yeah.
I
Facts.
done.
Yeah. 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 And ain't they got cameras them days there in them shops
Course,
there?
but it's like this. All the camera's seeing is
Oh, the camera set you up, bro.
the one
Oh, you said happy slapping as well, blood before.
the one time.
Oh
The
shit.
the one time I didn't need the camera because bro, all it was, I swear to you, wasn't a slap, it was a push. I just move. It
Jesus.
was, because I swear it was Wooly. They used to, I don't know if man them used to do it like just push your face. Like
Yeah,
you
yeah,
push your people's faces. It was like a banter back in the day, like move,
yeah,
man.
yeah,
And yeah, like they're like, nah. So they kicked me out of there. Central had enough. So I only lasted like a year in Central
yeah,
Foundation
yeah.
and I was into Springboard. And once I got to Springboard, it's over, buddy.
It was a
It's
wrap,
over. It's a rap city.
bro. Do you know what it is? Bro. See that was tough, bro, because you got kicked out of all the badness you done in school. someone had your first name, yeah. So they're calling you out, and then other people are doing badness, and then they caught you because affiliation, yeah. Bro, that's mad, you know. Do you know what it is that affiliation? If you don't know what affiliation is, nowadays this is what they're
Joint
doing.
enterprise.
Yeah, John Enterprise, and you see that's the most disrespectful, the most horrible charge that they've actually brought in over the last 20 something years. You know what I'm saying? Because that don't just get the perpetrator, they get anyone and their mama. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Mm.
But for me, you see, year 9 and 10 and stuff like that. I kind of stayed in school. I got suspended a few times, that, but it was more. I was just always bunking in it, because
Yeah.
bunking, if not smoking, behind the music, the music block,
Building.
because it was the old block here, the old block here, the new block, and the music block, and then the PE block right at the back. You know what I'm saying? It was always smoking, and that's when I started to smoke greenery. This is what I'm saying, about 14, 14, and like meeting girls, leaving school to meet girls. Because just remember, Camden Girls was around the corner. We had Aloysius, weren't too far.
Well,
And
LSU, no? And LSU there as well. Swear
no,
to
no, no.
no, there's
LSU.
nothing. Mm.
No, no, LSU was further down near Camden. You know
Oh
what I'm saying?
yeah. Oh yeah,
And
yeah.
then they had that school in the corner, Tufton Park. I can't remember. George Orwell. Is it George Orwell?
Okay.
One of those schools. Anyway, yeah. So
Up the road.
it was like
EGA, Mount
No,
Carmel.
no.
You got
There's Mark Carmel, yeah, which yeah, EGA was down in Angel. This is what I'm
yeah.
saying. We didn't really butt too many EJ. I knew a few EJ girls from where I lived, but not for when I was leaving school, because
Oh yeah.
it's like when you're leaving school them days, there was like the number 10 bus. We should just get out the road, meet the girls in the corner. This is what I'm saying, and it is what it is. Even one of the first girls that I linked, you know what I'm saying, that was my V2. Like she went to a school in Tottenham, in Haringey. I forgot what it's called. You know that bad school in Haringey? I forgot what it's
What
called.
said Tommy Moore now? If it's
Said
not
Tommy
Reg
Moore,
City,
yeah.
it's Thomas
Yeah,
Moore.
no,
Yeah.
Tommy Moore. Said Tommy Moore. You know what I'm saying? Like she went there, brother. You know what I'm saying?
And Blazemore. That's the three.
Bro, mad. You know what I'm saying? So in school, the last parts of school was just me, like just trying to get through it. To be honest, it's mad because do you know my last year in school? My teacher said I was so bright, but I'm not gonna make nothing but go to prison. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be in and out of pen and all of the rest of that. This is what I'm saying. Like, and it's funny because the last year, it was because back in those days, like you used to break up in school in just after Easter, yeah. But the custom for Holloway boys was the year above have to beat up the year below.
Oh.
Yeah, you have to fight. Yeah, it was a mad ritual. Every year did it from when I was in year 7, but my year went too far. My year did it to the whole school. Have you ever known a full year to be suspended? It said you are not allowed to come back to the premises. Yeah, they sat us down in an assembly. Yeah, the next morning. You are not allowed to come back to the premises unless you're doing an exam. When you come to reception, you have to be escorted within your teams to your said place. Anybody that is found on these premises and it's not an exam, we will call the police and you will get arrested the whole fucking year, bruv. The whole year. You get me?
Yeah.
When I say it was mad, bro, you see my school, bro? Like, do you know what it is? Because my school was a boys' school at them times there. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, like, if you know where Holloway Boys is, it's on Hilldrop Road. Yeah.
Yeah. Near the old women's prison, isn't
Yeah,
it?
near the old women's prison, bro. We used to go like there used to be a shortcut. We used to go to women's prison. They used to live it to show us your tits and all of that. Yeah, wee, and all of that. You got to say little teeny bops and all of that. Yeah. Our school was a boys' school, yeah, and it wasn't just any old boys' school. It was like Highbury Grove back in those days, yeah. It had a reputation in those areas. So when you go there, you have to either live up to the reputation. We used to go down to Finley Park, and we used to fight every and any school that wants to approach us. If you're from my area, you understand and you know what I'm talking about. Aloysius, yeah, Aloysius beat my team in football. Yeah, cool. Outside, we knocked them the fuck out. That's how it was, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because my school was that. Yeah, it was like I said, when it comes to them thing there, it was Highbury and it was Holloway Boys. You know what I'm saying? In North, it was Glazemore. Yeah, we all knew about them thing there because it's like this. Yeah, if you get expelled in Glazemore, you'll come to Holloway.
Mm,
Make that make sense. If you get expelled from Highbury Grove, you'll come to Holloway. Make
mm.
that make sense. Do you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? My
mad.
school will let any and everyone in because you know what? Yeah, like my school was just that. I probably learned how to like I probably perfected my fighting skills there than learning algebra. Now I
Mm,
know it now because like you can always restudy at any age, right? But it was at that point where I think my life done a real 180
yeah.
because
And I
it's
think after that as well, the school must have changed because I feel like Holloway, it kind of went soft from when I
it
was
was
growing. Yeah.
bruv, it was soft, bruv. When I say
Mm,
it was soft, when I say soft, soft blood, you get what I'm saying? Like it's funny, but because if you ask anyone from my demographic or my age group, yeah, because like let's say 5 years you're senior, right?
yeah, yeah,
They'll
yeah,
talk about they'll talk about Holloway in a mad way, bro. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah,
I've met people, let's say, like 10 years older than me when I used to do the whole plumbing thing,
mm,
and then I used to do it in Islam at times. I went into people's houses. Oh yeah, you look familiar. Where you from? I said, yeah, I'm from the ends. What school did you go? I bet all the way in it. So yeah. And it's always like, you man can't touch my ear. This is what I'm saying. Like, you know what I'm saying? Literally, these are we're grown men talking about that shit, blood. Get me? That's a fucked up thing about it. It was
mm,
that school. Yeah,
mm.
that school. I could even tell you a story of when man like I'm not gonna say it because you know what? I
It's
just thought
mad.
back at it. Yeah, and it's not. All I'm saying is five guys, you fucking nasty rascals, yeah. But it is what it is, yeah. But yeah, fam, it was my like because like when I left school, I didn't have much when I say when it came to GCSEs. I had the
Yeah.
basics, but I could have done a hell of a lot better, bro. When I say
Mm,
compared, like because I never go back and wish that I could have changed my life because then I probably wouldn't even be the same person today.
yeah.
But yeah, the stuff that I did back then, it really wasn't needed a lot of that shit. It was just more youth, ego, and well, role
Yeah.
model. Simple as that. The wrong real
Yeah.
male models. Yeah. What about yourself, bro? Any madness in school leading up to the last part of it?
So obviously, my mum in Springboard now, innit? So like
Mm,
I'd say in Highbury Grove, my year, that generation, my year, I think that's probably produced the most. I won't say scumbags, but yeah, but yeah, man. Oh shit, yeah, crazy, 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 yeah, man. So I'm now in Springboard, innit? So
yeah, brother. Say the story, blood. Twist the music official. Say the story, man. Stop mumbling like you don't want to say that.
just talk about you.
With me.
You
With
talk about
me.
your story.
All right. You see this story here, yeah? Okay, you see this story here. Due to the respects, okay, due to certain respects, I'll figure. But blood, you carry on, and then I'll type it in the chat.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You can let him know with the chat in it, man. Big up my brother Twist anyway, man. But so man's gone to Springboard now, innit? So this is where things take a left, you know what I'm trying to say? So throughout like primary and that, man used to be about like like EC1, Angel, Present, them side, WC1, da. But once I got to Springboard, I linked up with one of my brothers, man, like young Why Dot Smiley, you know, one
Yeah,
you. Obviously, now he took me to fellow side, you know what I'm saying? He
yeah,
took
yeah,
me
yeah.
to over Hackney side, so he used to go over, play like football in Rosemary Gardens or
Oh
whatnot.
yeah, sick. Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, the Bolver Estate, go to like one youth club called Crib. Big up to the man, them, they know what I'm talking about. So man used to go over them sides, but remember in year 10, so I was still playing football. Those are the times I got scouted, innit?
yeah,
And man, Tottenham Leighton Orient or whatnot. And what even happened? So in school, we used to have like issues with Shakespeare, innit? Like knew it and you know what I'm saying? Like we used to have a little issue with them and boom, 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 boom. Man's going there one time, 15 man on the pedal bikes and bruv, imagine like a car just ran me over and the pedal on my bike just
Oh,
scraped
shit.
like the car clipped me and my foot like just grazed like the pedal on my bike, innit?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah,
the
yeah.
skin come off like, bruv, I could all take off my shoe and, bruv, I don't know if the camera will even see it, but you know what I mean? So I had to get stitches in my leg and
Mm.
like that, like week off of football, that week off, I'm just fully going to youth club every day now. New group of friends and that, it's live. There's just it's different over there.
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got
yeah, yeah.
girls, you got man them. It's just live. It's just there every day. And I probably done like about a week at like both them trials, but I had 6 weeks until the rest of the season. That was probably like March '09 or even February. I had a booklet somewhere in my house for the Tottenham trial, but yeah, but I didn't end up going back. I just fully outside now on badness. Remember, that's like March. I ended up getting shot when I was 15 in like
Shit,
November. You know what I'm
shit.
trying to say? So it's just all mad. You get me? So that happened. So life has just taken a total detour. You get me? So
Yeah,
springboard shot ended up probably starting to shot. So by the end of my year 11, I didn't do the GCSEs. I was now in jail in it. So
yeah,
I was in jail in year 11, no GCSEs. And remember that springboard?
yeah,
Once I got to Ashfield, cause that's where I went,
yeah,
I ended up meeting like 6 people from my class in springboard
yeah.
in jail. So
Mad.
that's sort of how it ended. I could go deeper into all of that, but
Yeah, yeah,
it's all like, you know what I'm trying to say. I think I've told enough, man. It's not.
yeah,
I ain't trying to promote no type of badness, man. You
yeah.
know what I'm trying to say. Like I
No,
feel like
you was young, bro.
the youths need guidance. We're seeing them
Yeah,
doing these Leicester, these tomfoolery. They taking
yeah,
things too far. You know what I'm
yeah.
trying to say. Like so, yeah, man.
Yeah, man. They're talking about those youths in Leicester, man. You know what, right? You see, every generation can probably say, you know, what it's like back in my day. Yeah. But the one thing that we can actually say for the last of that generation is that we grew up with a lot of respect for the elders. All right. And there's certain things that morally we got codes for. Morally. You see, all of that shit that happened in Leicester, you see, as bad as a child that I was, and yeah, and the thing is that there's more to come on the next episode, but there's certain things that I could not do. And these not seem like bigger kids, is what I'm saying. Because everything that like you lot have heard us say and talk about, we were literally from the moment we were little Pitney style, one digit, to literally just leaving to just in year 11, year 10 and year 11. So by then we're still kids. You know what I'm saying? We're
Mm,
still kids. We didn't have much of much, you know what I'm saying? Single parent, if anything, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
mm.
But what's your thoughts on these people from Leicester, bro?
Yeah, man. You know what, like, bruv. You know, like, it's one thing doing that type of stuff, but to then go and film it, to go and try and like you're going to just embarrass people. So what people are actually doing? So now you're trying to embarrass people for what reason? Are you trying to corrupt the people? They're at uni. Are we now? Is this what we're doing now? We're
Yeah,
now trying to corrupt good youths
yeah,
and turn them into bad maniacs.
yeah,
Because
yeah.
I just hope I just hope my message is not even for them that done it. They're lost causes. But it's like, you know what I mean? They're lost causes. So I got no words of advice. Hopefully you come out of jail, you grow up and say, you know what, Carl, you're gonna get birds. So hopefully you say, you know what, I done something dumb. I'm a changed man now. But I just hope those people don't feel some type of way because you were probably approached, robbed, people with knives. I just hope you don't give up on your uni. I hope you just now knuckle down fully
Mm.
and just do better. Do better than what you've seen other people do. There's no need to retaliate. They're in jail. They're gonna be doing time. You don't need to feel no type of shame. No type of shame. Because civilians are meant to be civilians.
Facts.
People
Facts.
on the roads
Facts.
are meant to do badness to people on the roads.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
facts.
any type of badness that man was going on, yeah, when you're young in school, you might have, like, you know what I mean, like, beat up youths or whatever. Cool. They might not have been the baddest youths, whatever. But when you get to a certain age, you gotta allow civilians. So I just want people on the roads to just forget about all of this stuff. It's not worth it. It is not worth it. And I just hope that these kids, they just, what's the word? They graduate and they do better than the people that try to mess up their life, man. And there's no, don't feel no type of way. No type of way. But you have nothing to feel ashamed about, man. Nothing whatsoever to feel ashamed about, man.
Do you know what? Yeah, I can only echo your thoughts, bro, because it's like what a lot of these people don't understand as well. Like, when we're talking about victims and doing this and doing that, right? To be honest, no one should be a victim. I don't care about, yeah, no one should feel like they're a victim, because feelings and reality is two different things. No one should
Mm.
be a victim, yeah, especially when they don't live that life of, let's just say, hustle and bustle. Do you get what I'm saying? Yeah,
Mm.
those people that's in pen, they deserve to be there, because when you do certain things, you deserve what you get. This is what I'm saying. Because
Yeah.
if I do wrong, right, I can't turn around and say, oh no, no, and start woe is me and all of that. Yeah.
You filmed it.
Right. And then that's a mad thing. People filming certain things that's happening, bro. Like, come on, man. Like, do you know what it is? I class it as self snitching, right? Because that's what men are doing. They're posting these things on YouTube and then like, oh yeah, not even YouTube, they're social medias, Insta, Twitter, and all of that, and thinking that people ain't watching. You know what I'm saying? People ain't watching. The thing is, yeah, it's so accessible. Anybody can watch or anyone can send something, because you don't know who's offended someone's family member. Do you know what I'm saying? And to those that think that retaliation is good, just remember, you get more time in prison by retaliating, because they see it as you actually
Premeditated it.
thought about it.
Mm.
Yeah, you put certain things in action, and you cornered someone like to say they're an animal. That's even worse than going on instinct. That's even worse. I'll tell you why. Because you thought about it thoroughly. Yeah,
Mm.
things
Facts,
happen. I
facts.
get it. As long as you got your life, yeah, you can always move on. You know what I'm saying? But before we close out, because on the next episode or the next part, depending which stream you're clicked onto, I hope you're clicked onto both people's. Yeah, this is where starts to get juicy, because this is where the adolescence stops and the adults start to take over. The thing is, like I already told you, yeah. By the time he left school, he was locked up, bro. So man couldn't even do his GCSEs. I told you, yeah. I just about finished my GCSEs, yeah. Even though we couldn't go back into school, and when we did go back into the school, it was only for GCSEs only, because we had a ban for going back. They would have called the feds on us. You know what I'm saying? So, people,
Mad.
trust me, the next episode is the juicy one. This is what I'm saying, because there's a lot of things that Blacks are gonna say, and there's a lot of shit that I'm gonna say. Yeah, Blacker. Before we leave out, yeah, have you got anything coming up today,
Uh,
shortly, or anything else?
Potentially 9, 10 o'clock tonight. We might do 1,000 subscriber stream, man. You know what I'm saying, man? Might just do a little the Friday fracas I usually call it, car.
Yeah,
Man can just chat about anything, you know what I'm saying? Wait, if man do jump on, man should jump on. I'm sure everything's in motion. We're gonna
yeah,
touch on more on this
yeah.
this Leicester incident. We're gonna touch on what happened in Stockton. Car is mad over there as well. I don't know if you heard about that. We
Nah, I
had
haven't you.
20 people banned, 4 kids got, and there was that, and a
One
gang
second, one
thing as
second, one
well.
second, one second, one second. Say
Yeah,
that again.
mad thing. Yeah, so
Serious.
20 people got banned at a 2-year-old's birthday party. 4 people died, 4 children, and that was gang related. So, yo, man's gonna be going in. The roads, people, it's not, we're not here to glamorize no type of roads. It is done, finished, lock off, done, 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 done.
Facts. Facts, man. Like people, man. As I always say, man, stay warm because it really is cold outside. I'm not just talking about the weather. If someone approaches you, do you know what? Yeah, just walk away because you like there's no point of having an ego. Your ego should go towards your family. You should want to see your family. If you've got kids out there, they're the most important thing. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't, your life is so precious. You really don't understand because the moment your life is gone, all you'll be is a forgotten memory. Because sooner or later, you'll be forgotten because there'll be someone else to take your place in life. You know what I'm saying? But yo, peoples, yeah, I haven't got anything coming up tomorrow or
I
anything. You
just saw
probably
what
see
you
me on
sent.
Blackest channel.
Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so what you say?
I said I just saw what you sent me. Sorry.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Madness.
Mad,
Yeah.
innit? I ain't saying that. Um, I haven't got anything coming up. Oh yeah, no, I'll probably be on Blackest stream to what I'm saying is his thousand sub stream. So make
Yeah.
sure that you're logging here. What I'm saying, we can be act crazy, you know what I'm saying, and all the
Mm.
rest of it. Tomorrow, I know it's the Arsenal match, but I'm preoccupied. My wife has booked me out in the diary
Mm.
as she
Yeah.
does. So, like, you know what? Yeah, family over everything. Love the wife, love my kids. Peoples, thanks for joining us on episode 2 or part 2, depending on which stream you're in. You know what I'm saying? Big up everyone that was in my chat, my kids. Big up Gunner G, Head to Pre, Twisted Music,
Mm.
Sham, Sai, so many names. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Big up everyone.
Jabroni,
This is what I'm
everyone.
saying.
Pick up.
We respect you for coming in there and listening to us. Literally just talk about how we grew up and just everything about anything. You know what I'm saying? This is what the conversation and the propaganda is about. You know what I'm saying? We
Mm.
like to have real life conversations. We like to put ourselves in a vulnerable situation where we're okay to talk about our past because as men, as grown-ups men in this day and age, it's okay to talk, especially about your past, because it shows that we've got nothing to hide, yeah, and we've moved on from who we was. We are civilians and we are proud civilians. So, peoples, manage respect, yeah. Catch you on the next one. Peace up, and every single time, fuck Tottenham.